Hey guys, D1sco here, and today I'm reacting to the Dead by Daylight developer update for January 2025. Now, I don't know a whole lot about this one. Apparently, this released 3 days ago. I've known about it for at least a day now. I was gonna do it sooner, but then I got sidetracked and filmed a bunch of different videos. Um, Also, if you have not seen it, Orange has released a couple of solo videos. Highly recommend you check those out. I need to watch them myself. I'm planning on doing that at some point here soon, but highly recommend you check those out. So let's do this. We're back with another developer update, and some might say it's pure nightmare fuel. Oh my god. That's right, Freddy Krueger is getting a rework. We've got you covered everything about what's coming. Hey y'all, Freddy Man here. Today we are going to react to the Nightmare Major update as a Freddy Man. Let's do this. The Nightmare Freddy Krueger himself is one of horror's most iconic slashers. While he has proven himself to be a formidable foe for newer players, he's begun to feel a little left behind in Dead by Daylight's current ways. Yeah, no, he's trash, and he's so... This character... quick TLDR, when he released in 2017 to 2019, his power was he had to pull people into dream world, and then he could do stuff. He was a menace to newer players, but absolutely terrible, against competitive players. So they didn't know. So they reworked him into current Freddy, where he can now attack people and bring them into the dream world, and it happens passively. And he still sucks. So now we're getting a rework that, based off of some stuff Orange has said to me, and some interesting, and some YouTube video titles and whatnot. My boy might be good though. I'm not sure if he will be, but I really hope so. God, I just want him to be good. But I just want him to be good. I just want you to be good. We're excited to help players rediscover the macabre joy of dawning into the signature sweat and wreaking havoc like going for a kid. Why can't he talk? I not only do I want him to be good, I want him to have voice lines and shit. I want to hear him calling people bitch as he's hitting them. Where's that, Freddy? We've made several adjustments to his power, which should help Freddy feel like the dream demon he was always destined to be. Our philosophy is to make the dream world's presence affect survivors even when they're awake, giving the nightmare a consistently frightening edge with more flexibility than before. So that sounds to me more like current Freddy, in the sense of you can affect people that aren't in the dream world. If you for instance, Freddy before this, if you just woken up and you have the thing that doesn't let your timer start going down, the little yellow bar, he can still hit you, I believe, and it'll deal damage. You just don't go into the dream world. And that's kind of a struggle with this character. Every other killer in the game, except for original OG Freddy, could attack survivors immediately always, and that's still how it is. But Freddy couldn't, and then when they made him able to do that, he was just kind of whatever. I'm very happy to hear all of the excitement and the pure, and everyone loving my boy's current form in the PTB. There is obviously some issues with him, unfortunately. But yeah, I just want him to be good. Change. Press active ability to swap between Dream Snares and Dream Bounce. So that's interesting. Before current Freddy, or I guess Freddy before this, you had snares, but you could bring add-ons to make them dream palettes, and then there's just dream palettes. Like it was kind of, you had to like have add-ons that have the other one. I like how now you can switch between them. The snares are nice. Um, I don't know if they're going to change them, but the snares originally are nice because you place them and then they can slow down survivors. Pallets are nice because the dream pallets work where you make survivors think that it's an actual pallet. It's not, so when they drop it on you, it just doesn't like affect you as much. And I believe there's some other stuff that it does, but I can't fully remember. Uh, Developer note: this has been long requested, and I can see why. There's really no point to like not do both, and it makes him better because it gives his power more utility, because you have, of course, the teleporting with generators, but then you can place dream stairs or dream palace depending on what you need. Like, it just makes so much sense. I'm so happy that finally got added, and we're thrilled to finally make it happen. With consistent access to two impactful abilities, Sniper can live up to his name by by slowing survivors down and shattering them psychologically. Having the ability to quickly swap between powers has the added benefit of raising the killer's skill ceiling while providing him with two different tools to utilize in a chase. My boy is getting stronger. Stronger, better, faster, stronger, working harder. New Dream Stairs now move at 12 meters a second with a cooldown of 5 seconds. They can go through walls and upstairs, but not off ledges. New Dream Stairs now have unique interactions with survivors, whether they are asleep or awake. Sleeping survivors will be hindered for 4 seconds, while awake survivors will gain 30 seconds on their sleep meter. Developer note: this change grants the Nightmare additional flexibility while using the Snare, allowing him to use them against a wider variety of opponents, making it so survivors don't need to be asleep to be affected, while will make quite the impact, not just on a power level, but thematically as well. New Dream Pallets can be triggered to explode in a geyser of blood. The explosion occurs 1.5 seconds after activation with a 3-meter radius. When a sleeping survivor is hit, they become injured. When a awake survivor is hit, they gain 60 seconds on their sleep timer. Developer note: Dream Pallets have been a fun and rewarding way to mind game survivors, so we want to add even more benefit to landing a successful deception. Now, even if the survivor does manage to escape the chase, they run the risk of sustaining a dark souvenir to remember you by. Near the Nightmare can now teleport to completed, blocked, and endgame generators. Oh, thank God. As well as any survivor healing in the dream world. Yes! Dream projectiles on a healing survivor will teleport the Nightmares in 12 meters of their position upon completing a teleport. Survivors in 8 meters will be revealed to score instantly and gain 15 seconds on their sleep time. Change: the teleport cooldown has been decreased from 45 to 30 seconds, and the teleport can no longer be cancelled. Okay, the teleport being canceled is kind of bad, but my boy, fucking killer main over here. Let's fucking go! Run it, yeah! I'm about to whoop everyone. Let's go, Freddy mains. Where my Freddy mains at? We're back. We're back. Yes. Yes, we are so back. 2025 Freddy year. Let's go. I'm actually happy. I love this. Oh, we're still going with Freddy changes. Let's fucking go. Oh, then we got his add-ons. Let's fucking go. This is my boy. Let's fucking go. We're back. I'm so happy. Developer, an important part of the Nightmare's playstyle is creating the illusion of being everywhere at once, and this dream projection is a major part of that. We've made a few changes to make it even more effective and remove the pain point of having survivors progress, rendering the Nightmare's power obsolete. Finally, the dream world. Don't let the name deceive you. The psychological torture chamber is far from a dream. We wanted this update to inject sleeping survivors with a sense of terror, paranoia, and urgency, so we made a few small but crucial tweaks. New in the dream world, healing survivors will be revealed by cover instinct for as long as they're healing, lingering for 3 seconds once they stop, allowing the nightmare to teleport to them. Let's fucking go. Also giving the dream world a slight visual polish, which should help immerse players further into the fantasy. We have plans to continue improving this in the future, so keep your eyes out for even more to come. Change, sleeping survivors can use any alarm clock to wake up. New life-tracing alarm clock goes on cooldown for 45 seconds, during which it cannot be used. Because I think before, you just get an aura, like, currently, you know, and before this, you get, like, an aura of certain, like, of, like, a certain one, and you have to use that one. But now you can use any of them. Which is good. Or no, not only that. But yeah. Developer note, on the survivor side, we want to address a few notable frustrations, mainly about alarm clocks and the general process of waking up. We're confident these changes will improve the experience of playing against the Nightmare without having a significant impact on the overall balance. We hope you enjoy this update version of the Nightmare, and we'll be keeping a close eye on your feedback, unless, of course, we happen to fall asleep. Ha ha ha. Happy birthday, bitch. I can do it. That's one of my favorite things Speed Wars do. Anytime we play this killer and, like, we hit someone, it's always just, as we're, like, you know, doing the blood cremation, just, happy birthday, bitch. We're back. We are so fucking back. Yes. This is the most excited I've been about this game in forever. It's been a bit, like, outside of, like, a new character releasing that's super cool, this is the most excited I've been. The Nightmares add-ons. Rounding out this rework is a substantial pass to all the Nightmares add-ons, which will incentivize creativity whenever you're preparing your next loadout. While the full list is too long to include, here are a few notable add-ons coming with this update. I'm really excited to see the other ones. I wonder, they're probably in the PTB notes, which I'm hoping to get out tomorrow. But we're so like, red paintbrush, iridescent, old. All survivors start the trial in the dream world. Failed skill checks to not wake up survivors in the dream world, which is honestly not bad. Because before, if you failed the skill check, the gen exploding would wake you up. New, reveals the auras of survivors in the dream world when they are further than 32 meters away. Increases each survivor sleep meter by 50%. Oh my god, that is so nice. Yeah, okay, that's a useful one now. I like that a lot. Black box iridescent, old. Recently opened exit gates are black for 15 seconds, which is not bad. And if I remember correctly, if you combine that with Blood Warden, you can lengthen that quite a bit. New, exit gates are blocked for sleeping survivors for 15 seconds when they're open. So keeping it similar. I like it. Very good, very good. I'm really excited about the next thing, by the way, that I can see. But first, the swing chains. Very rare, old, rusty but sturdy chains used to securely attach a swing seat. While survivors in the dream world, the sounds of their footsteps are 50% louder, which is honestly not bad. New, after using dream projection, block all vaults within 16 meters for 6 seconds. That's pretty good too. Keep an eye out for the full list of the update once the update goes live, but rest assured that the Dream Demon will have plenty of terrifying tools to work with moving forward. I'm so excited. This is one that caught my a number of these are catching my eye. Obviously the big thing is my boy being fucking good. We're so fucking back. Where my Freddy mains at? I want to see you in the comments. We're so back. Freddy mains. We're so fucking back. Realm repeat prevention. To decrease realm repetition, we're implementing a realm prevention system which will replace the existing map repeat prevention system. Because if I remember correctly, people were at one point complaining just because, like, there's times when you're playing this game and you get literally the same map or the same, like, family of maps, like, a couple times in a row sometimes. So the map prevention system was created to keep that from happening. But let's see what this new kind of version of it does. If you're not familiar, there's a distinction between realms and maps. A realm is a unique world generally drawn from the memories of a character and contorted into a nightmarish landscape by the enemy. Some examples are the Macmillian Estate, Coldwood Farm, and the Red Forest. Yes. Maps are a variety of different locations drawn from within each realm, and while they are different from one another, this new system will ensure that you'll never be sent to the same realm for back-to-back maps. Note that using map operators will override the system. Understandable. Understandable that the map operators will do that. And this is huge because this should give every player's like more uniqueness. And again, nothing against the game or the maps, which are really good. It's like you don't want to just keep playing on the same map. You know what I mean? You want to see different maps because they're all really good. And especially like with newer chapters, the maps are getting like really cool. Like they're very proud of, say, the map where you're on a different planet, and that map looks super cool. It tanks my performance, unfortunately, a little bit, which sucks. But the point is it's a really cool map, very beautiful, and very unique for this game. It's still a very unique map, but then you also have other maps as well that are super cool and super unique. And whatnot. But yeah, I really like this system just so that way everyone can hopefully get a more unique play experience. Seeing the mess. Deep Wound update. This I'm also excited for because Deep Wound is like, it's not bad, but like I'm just really curious what their idea of updating it is, if that makes sense. Like I'm really excited to see it. While experienced players have grown familiar with the Deep Wound mechanic and mending, it has been a continuous source of confusion for newer players. And I can understand it because it's like you're kind of like warning that this game is like, oh, if you get hit, you know, or whatever, but like you survive, someone else has to like heal you and whatever. But mending, you do that, like you can have someone else do that, but you can do that yourself. And I could see that being a little confusing for people. I can get that. I can understand that. To help clarify things, we've implemented a visual update similar to the anti-face cam bar. The bar will be a lot easier to track, appearing front and center in the UI, and remain there until you are fully mended. That is actually, I think, going to be really helpful for both. Like, that just sounds really nice. We've also reduced the blood spatter and darkening effects that appear whenever you're in the Deep Wound state. Several subtle visual updates will now be added to the bar, highlighting the dire nature of the status. Check out a screenshot below. I think that's interesting that they're changing how it'll, like, I guess will make the map and whatnot look. Yeah, that does look quite a bit there. Yeah, see the bar. I kind of like that. Also like how they did the blood splatter and stuff effect now. It's quite a bit different. Oh yeah, I didn't know what this is, but I saw something about this. I will say, before I get into this, I wanna, cause it's similar to a complaint that I've seen from some individuals of people complaining that you can't get like, so I'm someone who prefers buying chapters, not because they cost money, but because you typically get an extra goodie. Um, for instance, you get the unique survivor shirts, which I really like. Some of the killers got some unique stuff. If I remember correctly, the Houndsmaster and her survivor, I don't have them yet, but the survivor gets a unique shirt, and I believe the Houndmaster gets something unique as well. That's something that I really like that they do, and I'm happy that they continue to do that. But there is someone, but some people prefer just buying the characters in game. Orange does that every so often. He's kind of stopped. He's kind of both in a way. Like sometimes he'll just get the character like via that, but other times he'll buy the chapter. But I saw people wondering why you can't get certain characters with shards, and someone gave the clarification of, well, because they're licensed and behavior has to pay a certain amount for that, and the person was still complaining. But it's like you don't understand how like the licenses work. Like they kind of have to be money only, so that way the license holder can get money from the purchases and stuff. Um, but I believe this is related, which is why I wanted to bring it up. So let's see what this is about. Free character trials. Dead by Daylight features a massive and growing roster of characters. To make matters even more complex, each character brings free unique perks into the game, with killers having additional power to learn and master. It can be especially tricky to gauge which character might suit your preferred playstyle. Longtime players may even remember specific offerings that let you play as a killer you didn't own. I do remember really old videos of players who that like showed that off. And another thing is I'm still kind of learning a character that suits me. We've gotten some complaints in the past of how I play killer because it's not very good. There's really like three. Actually, I'll say it. I'll say it. Four that I consider myself even somewhat competent with. Three of those are licensed. By the way, one. I'm sure you could guess who one of them was based off of earlier in this video, but the point is just these four characters play so much differently than say more sorry about that recent characters. So it's like it's there's characters for everybody. Getting a taste of what they're capable of. We're excited to be launching a new system that will allow you to use specific characters for free during an event period. While in the event's queue, note that only select characters will be available, chosen at our discretion, but they will be accessible to everyone. While this will be for a limited time with restricted access to the Blood Web, it will allow players to really get a feel for a new character and even complete character-specific challenges. That's nice too. That's it for today's dev update. Thanks for sticking with us, and we can't wait to see you trying out the Nightmare in our upcoming PTB. Let's fucking go! Until next time, the Dead by Daylight team. Let's fucking go. This is one of my favorite developer updates in so long. Number one, we'll get to the one. Number one, the free character trials idea is really intriguing to me. I'm really hoping that this system will be good because I really like the sounds of it. The fact that they are letting you like allowing us to play as characters we don't have is super nice. Especially because you can get certain challenges done, and because it'll give everyone experience to like test out these characters to see if they're for them and whatnot, which I really like. I think that is a very good idea, and I'm kind of surprised they haven't implemented something like that before. So like this already is amazing. The deep one system I kind of like. The fact that now we have like a different bar and meter is good for like newer players, but even like experienced players, it allows you to like have like an even quicker glance and just like look at where your progress is and whatnot. The visual updates with deep ones is interesting to me. I think it's fair. Um, there it does seem to be a number of players who struggle with things that change the visuals of the game, so that's very good for them. And not only that, but like I think it's a nice way to sort of update the system, kind of make it look better, look cleaner. The repeat prevention, I think is interesting because before the map prevention allowed you to still go to the same realm, but you just want to be the same map. But now that you can go to different, but now you shouldn't be able to even go to the same realm, which does suck to an extent. But at the same time, it's like, do you really want to see like like all four of the freaking like Freddy, like Badham maps in a place in a play session, like back to back to back to back? Like, no, you want to see a unique map. I think this is good because it'll keep the game fresh because you'll be seeing a large variety of maps, and I love their maps. Let's take a look. Like, just as an example, there's a map that Orange isn't defondest of in terms of playing on Eerie Crows, at least for Killer. But he admits that the map is like really cool looking and very unique and whatnot. And I think that this will keep the game fresh because you're going to see a large variety of maps, hopefully, and have, just a lot of different experiences when that. The free Freddy offerings that they wanted to highlight, I love. I think all of these are amazing, and I can't wait to see what the other ones are like. The Freddy changes himself. They changed so much about him. It sounds like they took current Freddy, so after his last rework, but expanded upon that idea. Because before he's just kind of a whatever killer. He kind of felt like a killer stuck in 2017, honestly. But now he feels like a killer who's being like who's being finally like brought to the modern day. The whole, for instance, they can survivors can use any of the alarm clocks to wake up, but it goes on cooldown and it can't be used during that cooldown is a very nice. The fact that you can now, as our boy, teleport to survivors that are healing, and then you of course have like the killer instinct and stuff is very nice as well. Very excited to mess around with that and test that out. The fact that he can teleport to any generator now, regardless of if it's blocked or completed or if it's endgame, and it doesn't matter, is very nice as well. I especially prefer like the endgame. That should allow him to patrol gates a little bit better and just be that much more of a threat at the endgame. And then, of course, I like how the teleport cooldown's been decreased, but unfortunately you can no longer, like, cancel it, which does suck, but fair as well. What else we got here? Oh yeah, the fact that you can find, I really like the dream palette change, where now you can, like, explode them, and it either, like, makes the survivor like wake up, go fall asleep quicker or get injured. I really like that idea and that concept. I like the dream snares being updated, so they now like, of like moving now at like quite a bit fast, of them like moving, and they have like a decent speed too. The fact that they can go through walls and upstairs is terrifying as well. That's amazing. And then the fact that if you're sleeping, you get hindered for 4 seconds, but if you're awake, it adds to your sleep meter is nice. I'm assuming the sleep meter will still kind of happen passively, I would imagine. The fact that now you can use dream snares and dream palettes together, like in trials and whatnot, is really nice. It's kind of crazy to think that that wasn't even a thing before. That like you couldn't use both before, but now you can. So that's very nice. What else? But yeah, that is one of the best changes I think I've ever read on here in a long time. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. This Freddy main is very pleased already, and all he's done is read the developer update. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell. Do all the algorithmic garbage. It helps us out a lot, and it means a lot to us. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Whoa.